If we found out today that a political movement or religious group had falsified its foundational text on purpose, we'd call it what it is: fraud. But in early Christianity, that wasn't just common, it was defended. One of the most influential early Christian historians, Eusebius of Caesarea, wrote this in the early 4th century: "It may be lawful and fitting to use falsehood as a medicine for the benefit of those who need such treatment." Let that sink in. The man called the father of church history openly quoted Plato to justify lying for religious purposes, so long as it helped bring people to the faith. He normalized deception as a tool for salvation. And this wasn't just theoretical. Of the 13 letters in the New Testament attributed to Paul, at least 6 are widely considered forgeries by mainstream scholars: 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy, Titus, Ephesians, Colossians, and 2 Thessalonians. These weren't just written anonymously, they claimed to be written by Paul decades after his death to promote new ideas he never taught. Things like establishing bishops and deacons as permanent offices, forcing women to remain silent in church, and cementing obedience to authority. These forgeries didn't preserve Paul, they overwrote him to serve the needs of a growing church hierarchy. If you needed to win a doctrinal argument, you wrote a letter from Paul. If you needed to build a hierarchy, you made Jesus or Peter appoint bishops. If you needed to match rival religions like Mithras or Dionysus, you invented new miracles. This wasn't just manipulation, it was strategy. And early Christians understood that narrative was power. So yes, early Christians forged documents. Some were caught, others were canonized anyway, and still others are only recognized as forgeries by modern scholars who have nothing to gain by saying so. But here's the most damning part. They did it not despite believing the faith was true, but because they did. And when you believe something so deeply that you're willing to lie for it, you've stopped searching for truth and started manufacturing it.